Hey everyone, Magic Flying Potato here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Good Wednesday morning to you. So as you can see, Grounded has released a new update last night, December 15th. So this is another pond update and a bunch of revamps and kind of fixes. So let's just go over a quick list, go over what they did with the new 0.5.0 build. So they revamped the pond in the lab. So they added additional puzzles, gameplays, and secrets to discover. Which I was saying with the last update, the lab just seemed kind of empty. So they were still working on making stuff for it. So it's been released with this one. I haven't been down there yet. So the next video, we will go down and explore everything for the first time. For my first time. Maybe not yours, but yes. Anyway, so new underwater caves to find and explore. New pond lab outpost, new resources, algae, mussel sprouts. There's also some new scabs down there to collect. New crafting content, fin flops plus, diving lantern plus, and all smoothies now have a plus version to unlock. I rarely use smoothies in this game, but yeah, so I don't know if we'll go into that in the videos upcoming. So new languages, if you speak Russian, Polish, Korean, Chinese, and Brazilian Portuguese, they've added that into the main menu. And so the Xbox Windows and store saves, they revamped it to make it perform better, to make it less cumbersome, I guess. So hopefully this will fix a lot of save issues people have been having with their Xbox and Windows Store platform saves. And hopefully we won't lose any of our games, save game things. Yes, because that sucks. Okay, so additional features. Spear weapons can now be thrown underwater, which is nice. Changes in tuning movement. Player can jump out of the water at any location instead of just edges. So I guess you can avoid the koi fish by jumping up out of the water, because koi fish can now eat other creatures, including you. They revamped how that works, how that looks. I've seen the video with the koi fish, big mouth, trying to eat you. So two-handed weapons do more damage. The boatmen, water boatmen, are now slower and have less HP, so it makes it easier to get to them and get their fins for the fin flops. Tadpoles also are slowed down, so you don't have to like waste your entire day running around trying to chase one tadpole, or you just kind of trap them in the corner and take care of them. Just dazzling riposte. So that's the block, and so now it reduces the enemy's defense after a perfect block instead of reducing the enemy attack. Kind of, I guess, like what the ladybug does when she hits you and you stand there for like 3 hours, and as soon as you come back to being undazed, she hits you again without you even having a chance to move. So yeah, that's annoying, but now we can do it to them, I hope. Timing between creature attacks is now random instead of always being the same. Yeah, I'm still having trouble fighting anything in this game now because of the new animations, and now they're making it even harder with the random attacks. So it's kind of frustrating because I totally stink at blocking, and the circle attack, it works, but I've still been hit outside the range of a bug, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Stamina regen is now reduced while actively holding block, so you just can't stand there and hold block, or you'll lose stamina. Block damage percentage is now based on weapon type instead of always being 75. So I'm guessing the smaller the weapon, like if you're holding a dagger, your block percentage is a lot lower than if you're holding like the mint mallet or something bigger. They need shields. Grounded, where's our shields? I mean, we've got acorns. We've got acorn armor. Where's our shields? Just say it. Interface, the game now has the option to display over players' nameplates when you're playing multiplayer, how far away they are, which is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah. I guess you could tell, you're too far away for me to come help, so sucks to be you. Anyways, so the world, new caves to explore in the pond, which they mentioned above. Koi fish can now push foliage out of the way. Juice droplets respawn after 3 days, allowing new ones to drop out of the straws in case a spawn drop somehow got lost. Okay. So they say, I guess from what they're saying is juice will now respawn more consistently. Was struggling with that word. Instead of randomly like it has been. Eelgrass now respawns over time. Holiday day lights added to the house for the holidays. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Improved lighting in the pond and pond lab. Additional pond and pond lab set dressing. So they probably put more things down in the lab to fill it up. They did a revamp on buildings, so the structures such as foundation, scaffolding, walls now align to the ground from their corners instead of the center. I didn't know how they were doing that before. I haven't really messed with this one just yet, so I don't know what the difference of putting things down will be. We'll have to work on that because, it's still got lots of building to do. Some other buildings, such as the jerky rack, zip lines, and anchors now they anchor to the ground with the ends of the legs, so instead of the middle. So they'll sit differently on the ground. They tweak the order of the building: radio, circle, square corner, roof will now block the crenellations below it. There's a word that no one ever uses. I'm thinking that it's the little holes in the corner. I'll have to look that word up. Crenellations. Come on, ground it. Use words we understand. Crafting. The recipe for decoy has been adjusted. Improved audios. Oh, look at that. They improved your drowning. So now you sound better when you drown. Yeah, well, that's something we all wanted. Let's see. Bug fixes. Grid snapping. Non-structured buildings on top of existing structures now work correctly. Underground blueprints can now be canceled by either looking at them or canceled nearby. Underground blueprints. I guess those are the ones that you're placing like down and they're actually under the ground. I've put some in, but you can still kind of see them. I don't know underground. Anyways, fix issues where dying in the depths will place your backpack at the I thought that's where it was spawned at anyways. So yeah, so when you die in the depths, your backpack goes back to the spawn point at the very start of the game. Oh, maybe they're saying that no longer happens and it's going to be where you drowned at last time. So, not that you were struggling down there anyways to begin with. So now they're going to put your backpack back down where you were struggling and drowned to begin with. So you can drown there again and again and again because it takes a little bit longer to get everything out of your backpack once you find it. Just saying, I don't know. Clients will no longer experience twitch movement when moving along large structures. Instances of lame replaced or... I have no idea what that means. Anybody know what instances of lame were replaced or removed? Did they tell you were lame? I don't know. Game buildings can no longer be briefly placed or on canceled buildings. Okay. Buildings can't be built on stuffed insects. Okay. Why would you build a building on a stuffed insect? I don't know. Buildings can't be built on other players' unplaced buildings. Well, it's unplaced, so how do they know that you're going to build there? Maybe there's a radius, I guess. Floating structures will stop bobbing if connected to solid ground. Players can no longer jump while gliding. I didn't know you could jump while gliding. Anyways, spike strips. Spike strips can now be placed along each other so they'll actually snap together, which is kind of cool. Hedge berries will now float correctly inside Pond Lab. Should you somehow manage to get one there? People really have a lot of time if they're trying to get hedge berries down into the Pond Lab. Just saying. Okay. Anyways, signs no longer flicker when placed on walls, which I haven't done yet. I haven't played with any of the signs. Signs can now be optionally snap to grid. Buoyant markers now float properly on the water surface. I hope they still stay down below too. Decoy bait now properly behaves as a lure for both swimming and non-swimming creatures. So I guess you could use decoy bait on land, I guess. Dive-belled spider chunks now properly marked as two material. I probably should quit reading now because I am totally blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I need coffee. Random fixes with grass plank storage and weed storage buildings. Chair interaction not working for building or recycling has been fixed. Pond bubbles should pop before hitting the surface, and koi collision better animations. Retract the recipe, add it. All right, so yeah, so that is all the updates in the 0.50 update. So they've added more stuff to the pond. Okay, so if you're having problems with the game, or yeah, pretty much if you're having problems or experience any issues, go over to the issue tracker, which I will link below, which I always do on these videos. And right here, it tells you major issues, general issues, equipment resources, UI, information on how to report feedback, just other things. And these little color codes will tell you what the issue is. Like on they're investigating it, they need your help, there's a workaround. These are PC players. Where I thought there was an Xbox color. Is there an Xbox color? What is this? Xbox One. So dark is Xbox One. So yeah, and it has the history of the patch and fixes and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, there's other things I wanted to show you. Can I go back? Nah. I am sometimes struggles with the... So then they have the new koi pond update right here, which is something I think last time I was over here, I didn't remember seeing this, but they tell you what the new update is. Give you a video of it, tell you the new tools for survival and meeting your new neighbors. So I'm figuring in the future updates that they will do this with other areas, which will be cool. And then, so community is the forums. So you go there, read about what's going on. You could also participate in the forums. And also you could go there if you are having issues down in the bottom portion. They do have a place to report or look up issues. And hey, if you wanted something for Christmas, I don't work for Grounded or any of them. So, you know, but they do have a store now, and they have different products. So if you were looking for a present for Christmas for a Grounded fan, this might be something you might get at the last minute. I don't know what this Grounded Get and Jet mug is. Anybody know what this one is? I have not seen it in the game. This one I get, that's the labs and the poncho, but I haven't seen this Get and Jet. Get and Jet. With donuts. Is that the donut shop outside? Anyways, again, I am not part of this, so you know, if you buy it, it sucks. Don't blame me. I just saw it and thought I'd say, hey, look at this. But anyways, yeah. So this is the new update, and they updated the website as well. And so the next few videos, I will be out there exploring the new pond with the new stuff. For the first time, I haven't done the test client or anything like that this time around. So if you have any questions, comments, or anything, leave it below. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down if you do like the content or don't. And you know what? If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. That'd be great. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the new update, which I will be posting new videos very soon. Once again, this is Magic Flying Potato. You guys have a great time out there exploring the pond in your backyard. I am Oot.